Hi everyone, I will talk about garbage collection in Java. What is garbage? Garbage means scrap. What is scrap in Java? Those objects does not have any reference. Those objects are called as garbage. We will see when object is eligible for garbage collection. First, I will discuss about memory management. Then memory is divided to two primary sections, stack and heap. All local variables and method invocations are stored in the stack memory. Whenever the object has been created, that object along with the instance variables are stored in the heap memory. When new customer object referenced by reference variable customer obj will be created in the memory. Look at this example. Whenever the instance have been created to the customer class, then how the memory allocation is done. This is represented as the reference variable. This is called as the object of been created. The reference variable will be stored in the stack, which is pointing to the object. The object has to be stored in the heap memory. Then we call it as a reference variable. Then we call it as object. Object has to be created by using the new keyword. Then look at the note. Reference variables are local variables which store the address of the another memory locations. We store the address of this object. How memory allocations happens? It is also important to know the process of deallocating the memory of an object. Sometimes, even though resource in a program is unreachable or not in use, the memory used by that resource is not deallocated. This is called as memory leak. In some languages, it is responsible by the programmer for deallocating the memory occupied by such resources. In case of the Java, a garbage collector which automatically deallocates the memory used by such resources, this prevents memory leak. The Java makes memory very efficient. But when object does not have any reference, it becomes eligible for garbage collections. When object does not have any references, those objects are eligible for garbage collection. We will see. Case 1. When object is eligible for garbage collection. When reference variable pointing to object is initialized to null, that object will not have any reference. Because this is the reference variable, this is the object. When reference variable is initialized to null, then this object does not have any reference. This object is eligible for garbage collection, becomes eligible for garbage collection. In, look at the program. See here, object have been created to the customer class. At that time, I am passing the four arguments: customer ID, customer name, contact number, and string, which are called as the reference variable. When reference variable is initialized to null, this object does not have any reference. This object is eligible for garbage collection. We have seen in previous slide. Case 2. When reference variable is initialized to new object, there is no reference to the previous object. In such cases, the object is also eligible for garbage collection. The reference variable is pointing to this object initially. The same reference variable is pointing to the another object. The previous object is eligible for garbage collection. The first object is eligible for garbage collection. Anyway, I will show you practically. The reference variable is customer obj. By using the same reference variable, the second instance have been created. Now, the customer obj is pointing to this object. This object does not have any reference. This object is eligible for garbage collection. In such cases, the object is eligible for garbage collection. Case 3, when a reference variable is local to some method, which are called as the local variable, it will be removed from the stack as soon as the method finishes its execution. The object pointed by the reference variable then becomes eligible for garbage collection. When reference variable has been created inside the method, when method finishes that execution, the reference variable has been removed from the memory. In such cases, this object does not have any reference. It has been removed from the stack. What is the scope of the local variable within that method or within that block? When that method exits, it has to be removed from the memory. What is finalized method? It is traditionally used to allow an object to clean up resources before being garbage collected. However, it has deprecated from Java 9 and Java 18 versions. What is the syntax of the finalize method? The protected void, the finalize throws throwable. Release the resources. Once the finalize method is called by the garbage collector, just before it reclaims the memory of the object. But it is not guaranteed when or even if the finalize method will be called, as a garbage collection timing is non-deterministic. When we call garbage collector, the garbage collector will call the finalize method before the object is eligible for garbage collection. But we can't predict when the garbage collector will call the finalize method. Look at this question. How many objects will eligible for garbage collection after execution of this below code? If you understand garbage collection, then how many objects are eligible for garbage collection? 0, 1, 2, 3. Then post in comment box. Then I will show you practically the same example have been taken here. The customer class is consist of 4 instance variable. I have taken the parameterized constructor for initializing the instance variable. I am displaying the customer details. Then here, when the finalize method will be called, we will see the instance has been created to the customer class. At the time of creating the instance, I am providing the customer ID, customer name, contact number, address. When you call the display method, then it will show the information about the customer. Then reference variable is initialized to null. In such cases, this object does not have any reference. That object is eligible for garbage collection. Okay, I commented it. System.gc. System is a class name. The gc is a static method. It will be called by using the class. The statement is used to requesting garbage collection. Then garbage collector will scan the objects, whether objects are eligible for garbage collection or not. Once the object is eligible for garbage collection, this method will get executed. Otherwise, the finalize method will not be called. In such cases, no object is eligible for garbage collection. We will see the output. Garbage collection.java, compiling the source code. Then run the application, Java garbage. We got the output. The finalize method has not been called. No object is eligible for garbage collection. Now the reference variable is initialized to null. Now that object is eligible for garbage collection. We will compile once again. No errors to be found. I will go for run the application. See here, the information has been displayed. After that, the object is eligible for garbage collection. the current object. This keyword is refers to the current object. Now the object is eligible for garbage collection. Does that object does not have any reference. This is the first case. Case 2, the same reference variable is pointing to the another object. The first instance have been created. I call display method by using that object. The same reference variable is used to creating the second instance. In such cases, the previous object, this object is eligible for garbage collection. Anyway, I am calling the garbage collector. We will see the output. Save it once. See, the object is eligible for garbage collection. The same reference variable is pointing to the another object. The previous object is eligible for garbage collection. Then case 3, because the reference variable is local to the main method. When main method finishes its execution, then reference variable has to be removed from the stack. In such cases, those objects does not have any reference. In such cases, the objects are eligible for garbage collection. Any doubt regarding the garbage collection? You may contact through the comment box. Thank you. Thank you all for watching my videos.